Hey fam, what is up? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. It is me, your host, Emily the Mystic, with another exciting video today that I think you're gonna love. I wanted to give you a little bit of a free treat here and guide you through what will hopefully be a really special experience to help you interact with and connect with the energy of your own Akashic Records. So if you're new here, welcome. I'm an Akashic Records expert, practitioner, and teacher, as well as a galactic channel. And my whole channel is all about guiding you through spiritual experiences, channeling galactic information in order to help you enjoy this life on Earth as much as you possibly can. And if you have not already, make sure you like this video, make sure you subscribe to my channel, and hit that bell notification for more notifications so that you know every time I post a new video. So I'm so glad you're here. I want you to have the experience of being in your own Akashic Records today. It is a big lifetime goal of mine, part of my purpose, to help bring the Akashic Records to as many households as I possibly can, including your own. Because, as you may know, you may be familiar, the Akashic Records are a multidimensional library of information about the soul. And I know that by having more access to information about your soul and who you are at a soul level, and knowing what you came to do here, who you came to be, that's going to help everybody else around you. That's going to help the collective, because the more every single one of us are doing our own individual work, the more every single one of us are contributing to the collective and helping, of course, planet Earth grow, evolve, and change. And so let's experiment today. Let's go into your records. Let's not have any pressure or any expectations of having a certain experience. Let's just go in it from the pure purpose of fun and joy, and with the intention of receiving guidance on something in your life that could be really helpful for you to get some answers on. So we are going to be setting an intention together of something that you would like to receive some answers on. Now, when it comes to creating your intention, I want you to pick something in your life that is low stakes and will also be pretty simple when it comes to tuning into the Akashic Records. So, for example, I want you to pick something going on in your life or a situation in your life that when you're tuning in to ask for guidance, it will be easier for you to receive information about it. So some examples of things that I don't want you to ask about are complicated family mysteries, lawsuits, complicated problems that you have going on in your life, solving big crimes or big challenges or things that have a lot of high stakes attached to them, or perhaps big situations going on in your life that for the life of you can't solve. You feel super stuck and blocked when it comes to these particular situations. I want you to pick something that's going to be a little easier to start out. The reason why is because we want to build the muscle of helping you connect with your records. So in doing so, it's going to feel a little bit more open to you to be able to tune in and ask a question and get guidance on it versus having this big, massive life problem or challenge that you're trying to solve may feel a little bit more complicated for you today to get the answers to that you want. So let's pick something that's going to be more fun, such as where should I go on a trip to next? Or how can I handle this specific situation going on with my mom right now? Or how can I plan the best birthday celebration for this person in my life? Or what is the summer going to look like for me? Where should I focus my energy and my attention? Where should I focus my energy during the rest of the day today? Or what project should I be working on this week? What inspiration can I receive today? Or what messages do my guides want me to know today? So let's pick something that's fun, that's easy, that's light, that's simple. That's going to be a simpler question and not some complicated problem or situation that we need answers to. Now, let's take a moment. I'm going to invite you to sit and reflect on what that question is going to be. And I'm going to encourage you to write between 1 to 3 questions down on a piece of paper that you would like to receive guidance on. So I'll give you a couple of examples again. They could be things like, where can I best focus my energy this week? What book should I read next? What hobby would really bring me joy in my life? How can I solve this problem or situation with this particular person that I'm in relationship with? What foods would be best supportive of me right now? What exercise would best support me? What color does my body want to wear more of? Where am I going to be traveling to next? So take a moment and write down between 1 to 3 questions that you would like to ask when we are in your records. So feel free to pause this video. You need more time. And writing them down, I find, can really help to focus the energy that we're going to be using when it comes to this practice so that you can get even more clarity and direction on what you want to receive. And by the way, you can come back to this video again and again and again as I lead you through this exercise. And the more you practice, the more you get good at connecting with your records and the energy of being in them, the more that you're going to be able to ask, the more complex questions you'll be able to get answers to, and the more you'll be able to receive. So we're using simple questions today in order to kind of teach us this foundational skill of going into the records, asking a question, and getting a response, all right? So now that you have your questions, I want you to go into a space where you can get quiet, get relaxed, comfortable, and where you will not be disturbed. So this is going to be best done in a place where maybe you do your meditation practice or you're journaling, where you can really get quiet and go inwards. So if you're having a busy day, pause this video, come back to it, and we'll return to this practice another time. But for now, get comfortable, get quiet, get cozy, because we are going to go inwards in just a moment. So I want you to just briefly look down at your questions, familiarize yourself with them, because you're going to have your eyes closed, and it will be easier for you if you are focusing on your questions, memorizing them, knowing what you're going to ask before we go in. So take a moment and do that. And then when you know what you're going to be asking, you're very clear on that, let's go into the space. So I'm going to invite you now to gently close your eyes, to begin to drop into your body, into this present moment, to begin to relax, knowing that there's nowhere else that you need to be. We set the intention to call all of your energy into this now moment so that you can be fully present to enjoy this experience. And I want you to just tune into your body and notice how you feel right now. And seeing if you can put a word on it. And I want you to notice if there are any particular sensations, perhaps any discomfort or tension or even pain that you're feeling in your body. With awareness, just noticing it and observing it without judging it. It's important to notice how you feel right now, because when your records are open, we want you to notice how you feel in your body with your records open, because ideally you'll start to feel a shift. So being consciously aware of how you feel right here, right now. I want you to begin to notice your breath. As you breathe in and out. And on your next inhale, I want you to imagine that a bright white column of light is dropping down through your crown chakra, and it's making its way through your body. This white light moves down and down, all the way down. And as it does, it just begins to clear away any resistances or any stuck energy on the surface. Helping you to be more open to this experience. I want you to imagine that this white light moves through your heart chakra, located at the middle of your chest, and it opens up your heart chakra. You're feeling a gentle opening at the heart so that you can be fully open to receive. And now we want to make sure that you are grounded into your body, into this present moment. So I want you to bring your energy to your feet. And I want you to either put your feet flat on the floor or feel them outstretched in front of you. And I want you to mindfully connect to the sensation of your feet, perhaps wiggling your toes, bringing some feeling there. And I want you to imagine now that thick, gigantic golden roots begin to grow out of your feet. And these roots begin to grow down into the earth, layer by layer through the earth itself. Down and down they go, all the way down, coming into contact now with the core of the earth. As they do, wrapping around Mother Earth's core and beginning to pull up lots of golden grounding energy. This golden light moves up through the earth. It moves up through the floor of your home, and it moves up into your feet. And as it connects with your feet, you begin to bring all of this golden grounding energy into your body. Continuing to breathe. We want to make sure that you are protected now, that you're grounded. So we're going to call in a white force field shield of light energy around you. This force field shield is going to keep you safe and protected in this container. Imagining this thick white light surrounding you on all sides, front and back. Good. And now that you're prepared energetically, if you are ready to have your Akashic Records opened and consent to having them opened through this video, I want you to say yes out loud or in your mind, whatever feels right. And I'm going to request that the Akashic Record keepers and guides of every single person who consents to having their Akashic Records open for the purpose of this video and their intention, that the Akashic Records be opened in perfect accordance with what they need for their highest good and healing. Your Akashic Records are now open. And I want you to take a moment now to tune into your body and to begin to notice a shift in your consciousness, as well as a shift in how you feel. You may feel lighter. You may feel tingling sensations. You may feel an opening at your crown chakra, a sense of freedom, a sense of love coming in. Just noticing. And just getting used to being in this energy for a moment. You may even see visuals in your mind's eye. If you don't, that's okay, but just tuning into how you feel. And now that you have an awareness of what it feels like to be in your Akashic Records, I want you to go ahead and state your first question, either out loud or in your mind. You need to open your eyes and look at your questions. You're more than welcome to do that, but I would invite you to close your eyes after you've done so. And after you've stated your question, I want you to tune in and see what you receive. It could be a visual. It could be something you hear in your mind. It could be a feeling or sensation. Or it could be a knowingness, an idea about something or someone. So I'm going to give you some quiet time now to go ahead, state your question, and allow yourself to receive. And don't be afraid to ask a follow-up question if you feel like you need more clarity on what you were just shown or received. And now I'm going to hold the space for you to keep going, to ask all of your questions, to take your time going through them. you feel like you need more time in your records, feel free to pause this video. The energy of your records will continue to be open, and then when you feel complete, make sure to come back to this video, hit play so that we can close your records and disconnect you so that you're not floating around in there all day. So I want you to come back into your body. You may have started to drift away or begin to travel energetically into other spaces and times. So we're going to ground you back into your body. So I want you to mindfully connect again with your feet, feeling them firmly planted against the surface of the floor or firmly stretched out in front of you. Just taking a moment to wiggle them, bringing some attention, awareness, and energy back there into that space. And no matter what you received today or how this session went, I want you to take a moment to say thank you, either out loud or in your mind. This is to give gratitude to the guides who made this possible today and who assisted you. And then if you're ready to close your records, I want you to say out loud or in your mind, my records are now closed. I'm going to say that one more time in case you missed it. My records are now closed. Excellent. And to wrap this up, we're going to set the intention to cut cords between you and I from watching this video, and to shield your energy for the rest of the day and the week ahead so that you can be fully protected moving forward after this video is complete. Incredible. So when you feel like all of that is done, you can take a moment, come back, open your eyes. Welcome back to this video after a little adventure in the records. I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope you received something, even if it was as simple as feeling a shift in your body. That's where we all have to begin, is tuning into that feeling and that sensation in our body that tells us that something is happening with our consciousness. And since we've done that, since we've gotten clarity on that, since we feel comfortable with that, from there you can start to ask questions and start to receive guidance. So feel free to come back to this video, repeat this exercise again and again and again with any questions that you have. And as you grow in comfort and confidence with using this tool, as you start to receive more and more, you can start to ask questions that may be a little bit more complex in nature. Now, if you enjoyed that and if you want to go deeper and you're like, Emily, that was really cool, I want to know more, how can I use the records in different ways in my life? I would love to invite you into my Akashic Records certification, which is a 12-week course where I teach you everything that I know about the records. It is so detailed and so in-depth. And people ask me all the time, why do I need to get certified in the records? Isn't this something I can access myself? And yes, absolutely it is. And that's why I made this video, to show you that you can do this yourself. And also to show you that there is so much to do in there. There's so much to ask. There's so many questions that may be coming to the surface for you right now. And what I love to do is guide and coach my students on helping them figure out what to do when they're in the records. What questions can we ask? What healing can we receive? How can we direct our intention, our energy, our focus into healing from our past lives, from our childhood, from all aspects of this lifetime? And eventually, how can I facilitate this space holding, this container holding for somebody else? How can I read somebody else's records in order to be a divine mirror for them and a channel to reflect back to them exactly what they need for their own life? So that's what the certification is for. It's to teach you how to read for yourself and to teach you how to read for others. So this is just the tip of the iceberg. This is just the beginning. And if you want to go deeper with me, I would love to guide you on that journey. So depending on when you're watching this video, the certification may or may not be open for enrollment. If you're watching this when it first comes out in mid-May, then absolutely come sign up, come hang out with us during the summer of 2024. But if you catch this a little bit later on, no worries. I host the certification a few times a year. So get on the wait list. The link for that will be below in the caption of this video, and go check it out. Go check out the pricing. Go get on the wait list if enrollment is currently closed. If you have any questions at all, feel free to get in touch with me. My information will also be below, and that way we can figure out if the certification is a good fit for you. So thanks for listening. I'm so glad you're here, and I will see you in next week's video. I hope you enjoyed this, and comment below what happened for you during your time in the records. I would love to hear how this experience went for you. All right, bye for now.